That is right. Welcome to Dads with Bacon. Welcome to Talkin' Sports. Why did I decide to go with the Bill Goldberg theme is because you got three professional wrestling fans on here with the show today. So I figured it was only appropriate. I'm Adam, aka WXFan21. I'm joined by my buddies TJ and Charlie, aka the FF Toilet Ninja. What is going on, boys? How is your hump day treating you?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. Let's just put it that way.
Excellent. Charlie, how about you?
It'd be a lot more humpier if my wife wasn't sick.
Well played. Well played. All right, so here's how we're going to do things, folks. We are going to start off this with something that we all have been itching to do now, and we have some sports cards for you all. So what I'm going to do is do a little spotlight here. I'm going to bring Charlie up first. Charlie has got some Pokemon cards to open up here on the stream. He's also got two Topps Series 1 mega packs or value packs. So Charlie, take it away. What do you want to open up first?
Oh, well, we're gonna start with the top. So
go for it.
Off so maybe you guys can see.
Let's see
got these from the old Target. I've got some better stuff. I've got some hobby stuff coming, but that's not going to be here until next week, unfortunately.
You're good.
So let's see what we got. But this is the retail packs that can have the autograph and relic cards in them.
Yep.
So a little bit better than just the little $4.99 pack. So awesome. So we're starting off with the double.
Sorry, hang on. Facebook, literally, all of Facebook is crashed. What's up, YouTube and Twitch?
Facebook crashed?
Yeah.
Facebook is not working.
We did it. We did it. We crashed the Facebook.
We were too powerful for the Book of Face. No, I'm kidding. They're going to probably come back up at some
good
point.
Looks, man.
And now they're back up. All right. With that being said, Charlie, go ahead. Take it away. Top Series 1.
We're going to start off with a double right off the rip. Look at that. That is, Alec Baum. I do like that last name, though. Let's see. We got another Drew Thorpe rookie card. Ty France. Let's see. Marco Gonzalez. This is crazy. What is going on, Topps? What is going on here?
You're getting some doubles. Looks like you're going to be doing a lot of trading here, my friend.
Some more doubles there. We got another Orlando Arcia. Okay, now this is just getting weird, guys. This is getting weird. To Ty France.
Ty France, not a bad player.
Yeah, two of them. Hold on. Two, Marco Gonzalez. This is
somebody in quality control needed.
I'll say somebody in quality control really fucked up.
Yeah, like it was.
That or somebody came over from Panini Circuit to 2021 and 2022. Oops, did I say that? I'm kidding.
4 doubles. Let's see. Will Warren, rookie card.
Hey, we've seen this throughout, whether it's Topps, whether it's Panini, it doesn't matter who the brand is. We've seen quality control things, or we've just seen really random things. It happens. It's all good, folks.
I'm getting a little excited.
Uh-oh.
First off, we've got Jazz Chisholm in the Yankees uniform.
Okay. That's his first cards in the Yankees uniform, if I'm not mistaken, because he was traded last year.
And future stars, Jackson Holiday.
That's a good one to get.
Yep. Like that one a lot. Nico Horner. All right, maybe we got Edwin Diaz. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Kettle Marte.
Closer.
Oh.
What?
Shohei Ohtani, baby.
Okay, in the Dodgers uniform now.
In the Dodgers uniform.
Was that the base card or is that just a...
That is the base card.
Okay.
Topps is really cool for those of you out there that, want to get involved with like your kids and whatnot. The base the base don't usually carry much value, but it's really good if you want to get kids involved in sports card collecting.
And I'll tell you what, if I was building a baseball team with this pack, it would be on fire. We got Taylor Ward, Miguel Garcia, Another Nolan Arenado. We got that one in the last pack as well. Trey Sweeney. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What you got?
Oh!
Maybe he found his guy he wanted last week. Oh, he's got a Shohei parallel.
Relic.
Oh, yeah, that's the old vintage card.
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, this is a
very
Shohei
nice
pack.
finds. Very nice finds.
What is up? This is the stamped 35-year anniversary card. We got the designated hitter all tops team Shohei. We
nice
got
finds.
his standard Shohei. So 3 Shoheis in this pack. What else we got here? What else we got? Nolan Arenado stars.
Okay.
Solid.
Hold on.
Is this all one pack or is this both?
One pack. Mookie Betts star.
Nice inserts.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty excited about that. We got Crow Armstrong, Volpe. Another of the Dubs and Drench. I think I got this one. Yeah, this was the Boston one I got last week. Yeah, Spencer Steer, Brandon Marsh, Angel Martinez, and John Gray. So I'm seeing several cards that we picked up in the one that I opened last week. But man, dude, talk about a Shohei pull.
Oh yeah,
very
nice pulls.
Excited about that. Those are going to go in the protectors right away. We'll have to look up that relic card. I'm very excited about that. Let me get that in the protector, and I'm going to show you guys that again, see if you guys can see. And for those out there, it's got the nice little stamp there.
Yep.
On it, the 35-year anniversary stamp on
parallel.
that.
I think that's a parallel, isn't it? Is that a blue parallel? Or is that
no,
just the colors?
That's just the colors they have on that one.
Got it.
But that's like the 90s throwback.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1990 anniversary set. So I am being a fan of Shohei before he was a fucking Dodger. I'm pretty excited about that.
There you go. So here's what we're doing tonight, folks. So for these sports cards opening, and we're going to get into actual sports talk. We're going to be talking the NFL scouting combine. We're going to talk about pending potential trades for some of these star players. We're going to get into some NBA, NHL, and we're going to finish things up with some MLB Spring Training action. Definitely with the NBA, we got to talk about how Luka takes it all the way to the Mavericks and gives him kind of the metaphorical middle finger. This is what happens when you trade me. We'll get there, but basically here's how we're doing things. So Charlie's got a couple retails that he's going to go through. Then I got a couple I got a football retail, and I got a Topps Chrome NBA retail. We're going Wemby hunting and Kaboom hunting. TJ's going to finish things up with a hobby box of Topps Series 1. Charlie, pack 2.
Hold on. Right. Before you get started, that 35th anniversary right now, ungraded, sells for $25.
Bam!
Nice, big hit.
That the
$25 card right there.
The base, the original base that you picked up is the number 1 on the back, goes for $10. And then the designated hitter card. Yep, the designated hitter card right now, ungraded, went for $52.
Oh shit!
Big
so we're looking.
Hit,
this is about $75 worth of cards in one pack.
Yep.
What?
It's amazing what happens.
Oh hey, baby! I'm gonna take a gamble on that.
All right, so let's go. What do you
All
got?
right.
Pack 2. Skip
pack
the base.
Let's
go. Skip the base. What are the hits?
We can't. We're not gonna beat that, right? Let's hope.
You never know. You can pull an auto.
All right, what do we got? So we're not starting off with the doubles. I don't know, man. That might have been a good omen before. Cameron Misner. We got a one of these triples. This is the batting average leaders for American League. So, oh yeah, man. Aaron Judge, Vladdy, and Bobby Witt Jr. I like that one.
Nice.
Solid $3 card.
Yeah, that's a decent one. Oh, we got Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand, very nice.
River. Oh, yeah, River Ryan. Oh, I got it at Josh Hader.
Josh Hader.
Hey.
Wait, you got a Josh
Hader play? Who is Hader even playing for nowadays?
Do what now? What's up, TJ?
You got a Josh Hader?
Yeah.
You want me to get that signed for you? Because he lives 5 minutes down the road from me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And one of the best closers in baseball.
And he's a local boy here for Anne Arundel County. He went to Old Mill High School, so he's very popular around this area.
I will send that out to you, man. Hey, J-Rod in his standard card. I like that.
I like that picture. The pictures.
Agreed.
So
it is a good picture, isn't it?
2025 Topps has some of the best photos I feel like in the past couple years. Now there are some very good ones I've seen on breaks that I'm hoping we can all pull. If you don't pull it, Charlie, I can pull it, whatever. But they're what they call standard photos, and it's just there's no border. It's just the picture of the player. All the players have them, and they're just randomly put through packs. I want one, and the one I want would be the dude from Cincinnati who's going for the dive, like diving for the bag. I think it's like Steers or something like that. That card alone was going for
Steer?
That card alone was going for $75.
Heck yeah. Let's see, we got
what do you got?
Chris Taylor, like the Dodger nobody cares about.
Excuse me,
got
DFS, my guy.
Cincinnati. It takes two. That looks like Jonathan India. Oh yeah. I like that though. I like that. Okay. I like both of those guys.
Dude, De La Cruz is huge.
Right?
He's a big son of a bitch.
He's going to be a great fantasy player this year too. Uh-oh. I got a rookie card coming up. All right. We got this is that National League ERA leader I pulled last week. We've got that one. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Rookie cards.
James Wood. You better sleeve that sucker up. That goes for $50 ungraded.
Yep. All right.
What is he, a top pitching prospect?
Speaking of, and this guy's just one of my favorite players. I don't know why he just is, but Jonathan India right there.
There you go.
Moving on to the Royals. I like that setup for him. I expect him to have one of his best seasons. Oh, Pirates fan called Andrew McCutchen.
There you go.
Good picture.
Yeah. Justin Henry Malloy, another rookie card. You got Tanner Beebe. Oh, another one of my favorite players. I'm excited about this. Another great picture, too.
Yes.
Cruise missile, baby. O'Neal Cruz.
I thought
be nice if he could stay healthy this year.
Yeah, I know. That was a CGI'd photo. And when you can actually go and see when those photos were taken, I was like, dude, that is such a fake photo. That's a real photo. That's him actually charging the base.
Hurston Waldrop, another rookie card. A lot of rookies in here. CJ Abrams. Oh, we got another. This is the American League ERA leaders. So Escobar, Blanco, and Valdez on the triple.
Hell yeah, Fromber.
Raciel Iglesias. Oh, Blake Perkins. Nobody cares. George Springer. Nobody cares. Oh, this is George Springer in the Blue Jays, though. Card. That's What is that? What is he wearing right there? That is a Toronto.
That was the Twins. That's the Twins.
That's a Toronto jersey.
Yeah, no, he plays for the Blue Jays. Springer's on the Blue Jays.
Yeah. When did he go to the Blue Jays?
A couple of years ago.
It's been a couple of years, yeah. Let's see. American League. So we got the Tampa Bay Rays tribute card right there. Which, they weren't worth much. Hey, one of my favorites, Matt Olson, Braves first baseman. I'm digging that. Bryce Terang. What do we got? Oh, what is this? Ooh, that is shiny.
You got a foil
Perdomo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Geraldo Perdomo looks like, I don't know,
it's a foil.
Yeah, it's a foil. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Are
we gonna? Nice. Hey, all right. First, the next one I'm very excited about. I'm gonna put it right there with Shohei. We've got first career home run. James Woods right there.
That's a good one. That's
Nice.
a
Hold
sleever.
on. Wait till you see what's behind
so he's
it.
not a pitcher. Okay, so he's
Wait till you see what's behind it.
What?
Ellie De La Cruz tribute or throwback card.
Yep. Nice.
That's another solid card.
Yes.
That's $20 ungraded.
Yes. I'm not selling this one.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. You can't even
get
it.
I love Ellie. Oh, and we're going to get our Ellie De La Cruz stars.
And that's another $20 card right there. Again, sorry, everybody. You are not buying that off of him.
I will sell
that must be the new stars of the MLB inserts.
I will sell the stars one. And we got Shota's stars.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Charlie. What else you got? Ooh. We gotta keep this thing packing full, moving forward here, my guy.
All right, we'll go through this. We got the highlights here. Pretty much nothing. Clayton Kershaw. That's about it. Sonny Gray.
All right. Stop teasing the people. You have something big you want to open here.
Who, me?
I am very excited. Those are pretty good.
No, Charlie's got something big he wants to open. He saved the best one for last.
Those are some good pulls right there.
Hey, they paid off.
I did. Okay.
So he's been slow playing this, folks.
Y'all may have heard about this thing before. It's been around for a couple of years. Called Pokemon. Pokemon's a big deal. A big, big deal. And this Prismatic Evolutions is a big, big deal. If you can find one of these on the shelf in your store, buy it. Because anybody else who sees is going to buy all of them. That is what I've found. This is crazy. This is basically a set that's centered around Eevee, one of the original like Pokemons that has multiple evolutions. And there are some cards, some Eevee evolution cards in here that are worth thousands of dollars already. This set just came out in January. The pre-order sold out. They can't keep them on the shelves. The guy at GameStop is that every time we get a shipment, there's people waiting outside the door when we open. The lady at Target said they got a shipment in like yesterday. Somebody came and bought the whole thing. It's nuts. I've been trying to get my hands on these. I want to shout out to Any Last Words who was able to find this for me and grab a pack. So very excited about that. I know you guys don't know a lot of these, so we're just going to go through real quickly and see if we've got anything good. I've got one more pack. AJ will be helping me open that on TikTok. And if you guys want to see these more in depth tomorrow or Friday, I'll put out a TikTok inside the pack, and we'll take a more in-depth look at some of those. We got a Houndoom right there. We got an Applin. Some of the artwork on some of these is cool. A Goldeen. A Slow King. Got a couple of training cards. We got a Shiny Org's Mask. I'll have to look into that one. Haven't seen that one before. We got Carmine. We got Roaring Moon. I'll have to look into this one too. This is an ancient. Roaring Moon ancient. So we'll check that out. And that is it. Then we got some energy because, it's actually a game. So we got to have the piece to play the game. So I was very excited to get a hold of these. But we definitely made out a lot better on the tops today than we did on the Pokemon. But as I get more, my little guy AJ, he will be helping me open those. We'll have some more of those on some TikToks, and we'll explore some more of the cards in depth on Inside the Pack.
So are we in the Matrix right now or something? Because I see
correct.
Adam twice.
That is correct. So I'm doing this from my phone, folks.
Oh God, there's two of them. Jesus Christ, help us all.
Yeah, no kidding.
We are
I'm
so
making
screwed.
sure the camera's good. So mine, you get me over here. We got a ton of fun stuff. We got actually the good stuff here. All right. I'm gonna shut this camera off up here. We're gonna focus on this here below. So we're gonna start off with going Wemby hunting. All right, we got a little Topps Chrome. Yes, I watch enough breakers. I know how to rip these things.
Apparently.
See, boys, it's all about that air of suspense. So the whole thing with this, if y'all not familiar with, see, nothing left. If you're not familiar with NBA cards, Topps and NBA hoops, not something you really want to go after. But Wembanyama only signed with Topps. So any of his autographs are only going to be in the Topps product. So here we go. We're going to go open this up. Jae'Sean Tate, Johnson, Jalen Clark rookie. Nothing else that matters. We got a John Stockton there at the end.
Anybody want to tell him he's still on the little screen?
You're on the little screen there, my friend.
My bad. Ta-da! Thank you. That's better. All right, pack 2. Damian Lillard, Carmelo Anthony,
Hey, Melo.
and a nice Steph Curry. How about that? Nice Steph Curry. Let's leave that sucker up. Pack 3, 6 packs, 4 cards per pack, and then we're going to open up a box of absolute. Oh, Brandon Miller, Tracy McGrady, Paul Pierce. Ooh, that's pretty shiny. Jason Tatum royalty, and a Vince Carter pink.
You sound like a woman right there. Ooh, shiny.
Shiny. Shiny. We like shiny. Brandon Miller. Leave that there. I'll take care of that later. Pack 4. Oh, there's 7 packs in this. Horton Tucker, Deron Williams, Jalen Green. Film study of Jalen Green, 2 Jalen Greens. That's a nice pink Larry Bird there.
I put that film study up to the screen there. I want to see that. I like that.
It's a nice little one here.
I like that. It's a good looking card.
Very nice. Sleeve that up later. Hamilton, Halliburton, a nice Michael Porter Jr., and a Desmond Bain, silver. Tony Parker, Podol, LeBron. Ooh, look at that's some sort of variation here. Check that out. That is a Chet Holmgren film study. Pretty like nice.
A pink parallel or something.
Yeah, it's really weird. I can't tell what that is over there, but that is very nice.
Chet is one of my favorite players. Did I hear you say LeBron?
LeBrick? I mean LeBron.
Did you pulled a LeBron?
LeBrick, LeFlop. Yep.
Is that worth anything at all?
Probably not.
Again, the only thing worth anything in these top ones.
On camera. Let me see you shred it on camera.
I don't have any issue with LeBron. All right, last pack. Let's go. Where are them Wembies? That's a nice Jordan Clarkson. Daniel Gafford, Anunoby, and a green Pau Gasol. No Wembies. No Wembies. It's all right, because I got a 101 Jaden Daniels Kaboom coming up here next.
I got some 151.
Absolute football mega box.
Well, not absolute. 151.
Whatever.
If you pull a Kaboom of Jaden Daniels in this pack,
I'm losing my shit.
I'm losing my shit as well.
Is that what we're looking for? Is Jay? I mean,
we're going Kaboom
me.
hunting. We are Kaboom hunting.
What is his rookie card going for?
Up to 5,000.
Stupid money.
Like the cheapest one I've seen sold recently for a Kaboom that was graded or ungraded was $1,000. Graded out of 10 was going for close to $20,000.
Good God.
Yep. All right, let's see. Nothing in this one. Mahomes, Henry, Tua, Cooper, Tez Walker, rookie. Kool-Aid McKinstry, rookie.
Coolest name in the world. Coolest name ever. Kool-Aid
McKinstry. That's right.
Hell yeah.
I'll organize these cards afterwards. Next pack. We need to get into like ripping these open for like the people. Get people to buy into a break.
Oh yeah.
So while I continue to look in here, why don't you go ahead and talk to us about hobby boxes? Oh,
hey,
hello.
Hello.
Jaden Daniels. We'll get to him in a second. Nothing crazy here. But we've got Jaden Daniels and Malachi Corley.
That
nice
card
Jaden
alone, so that even though it is a base card, that card alone will fetch anywhere between $150 to $300.
Well, for a base card?
Yep.
I don't know if I go that far.
You'd be, dude. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. So the hobby boxes. So these are more expensive compared to your retail. A lot more. They're guaranteed a mem or an auto. So no matter what kind of box you buy or pack, you are guaranteed one mem or one auto. As well as you get a special edition pack, which consists of 4 cards that are hobby exclusive. So they could be one of ones, they could be parallels, whatever. But all 4 of these cards are worth and guaranteed worth money.
Mm-hmm.
Hobby packs are the most sought after cards because one, they are gradable because you do get more numbered cards and more like higher end cards. The retail ones you can pull something. I mean,
like
a lot of
Charlie pull some stuff tonight.
Yeah.
You know,
but
it's
a lot
just
of
matter. Those are the sought after cards. They're the ones worth more.
Yes.
All right, we've got something in this pack. We got something in this pack, and I don't know what it is. We'll get to the base. Introductions. Rookie premiere.
Is that Milton? Wow.
Couldn't have been Drake May.
Nope. Joe Milton. Sucks to suck.
ETN. And on the rookies, Devin Leary and Javon Bullard. Hey, Milton might get traded. So we'll see. I was a little excited. I thought that other one was going to be a Brian Thomas Jr. All right.
That'd be nice to get.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. You got something here, too. Get to the base. Purdy. Stained glass, no way. Oh, draft diamonds.
That's nice.
Draft diamonds, nice. Brock Purdy.
Like Cooper that.
Cup. Bucky Irving and JPJ.
Another good card right there.
Mm-hmm. Sleeve up that Purdy. All right.
So how many packs come in your box, Adam?
7 packs. Excuse me. What was it? You would ask me that. It is 6 packs, 7 cards per pack.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, this one's thick.
So there's only 7 cards in each pack of those?
Correct.
For his,
again,
yes.
This is the retail mega.
Okay. So those aren't the same packs you would find in the box of packs.
Like no, nothing really big here in this pack. Allen, Bates, Hill, Terry and Arnold. Let's flip them over. Tyke Smith, Tyler Guyton, and Terry and Arnold. Nothing. All right, here we go.
You said that one's thick, so let's... Oh, nice.
I actually thought the other one was thick. This one's pretty thick, too.
Watch it be some filler.
So this is our mem.
Okay.
It's blue. Jatavian Sanders patch, memorabilia patch. I mean, that's pretty nice. It's nothing special for a patch, but that's another JT.
All right, but that's cool though. Yep. So that's like a piece of his uniform.
No. It'll say on the back of its game worn. It's just it's just
game worn, not in these megas.
So there you go.
So and then Cole Bishop and Latu. But Jatavian like Sanders, card. That's a pretty nice card.
That's nothing crazy. Cool.
Yeah, it's not from any specific game or event. Yeah.
That makes me happy because that's a Texas Longhorn right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool though. Did he at least wear it like in practice or something?
No, it's just generic stuff. So the biggest hit we have here is a base of Jaden Daniels.
All right, so
DJ, you're up.
All right,
so
now
I'm winning so far.
Yeah, you're winning so far.
I didn't realize this was a contest.
So you're only saying this because you're losing.
These hobby boxes are actually really nice because I have a whole bunch of cards to open up. All that.
Okay, so what is that? Is it 14 packs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 20 packs.
20 packs.
20 packs in this hobby box. And there's
what does the hobby box run?
$95.
That's not bad. And it's 14 cards per pack?
12 cards a pack.
12 cards per pack.
All right.
So the retail box has a little bit more in it, but not as many good cards.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So first one. Let's see what we're starting.
This is also why I invest in hobby boxes and buying the breaks.
All right. So I got a Brooks Baldwin, Blanco, Mitch Gavner, Meisner. So I got a backwards card of Emmanuel Classe, which looks pretty nice.
All right.
So we want to talk about beating something. I think I just got you on one.
Oh, you pulled that Frank Thomas, dude. I'm gonna pass out.
No, but I pulled a Bo Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Bo Jackson, the legend.
Nice.
I know that card alone goes for a little over $10, and to top it off, Matt Olson, last one.
Nice.
Which Matt Olson was it?
It was just the regular.
Okay, same one.
Same one that you got.
Okay.
All right, next pack. Trying to crank these things out real quick. All right, I got a Doyle, Francisco Lindor, DJ Hertz rookie. I got an American League, Houston Astros. I got a Chris Sale, which I think it's the first time I've seen a Chris Sale card, so that's kind of cool. I like that.
Oh, I like that as well.
All right, Adam, I'm going to need your help to pronounce this one. It's Future Stars.
Cedar Rafaela. I have no idea if I just pronounced his name correctly.
Well, I got him, and then I got a Gunnar Henderson.
Nice, Gunnar.
Ooh.
So that makes me happy. I like the Gunnar Henderson. All right. All right, I got an Anthony Volpe, a PCA, Future Stars, Drench, Spencer Steers, Colin Ray, Kevin Gossman. I got the what's this one? The batting average, the AL, Joe Ryan, Dalton Varsho. I also have a
Varsho.
Thank you. I have the home run leaders of the AL. I got a Call to the Hall, Johnny Bench.
Okay, that's cool.
And then a Jake DeGrom.
Was it broken?
Did
it already come like ripped? Like, was it already broke? The Jake DeGrom?
Probably. There's a little crease inside of it.
Is that his IR card?
Yeah. All right, so next we got a Brandon Marsh, Angel Rodriguez, Johnny Gray, a Baltimore Orioles team card.
The team cards are kind of cool. I mean, they're not really worth anything, but visually, I like them. They're cool looking.
Oh yeah. Not really. Okay, I got a Brady Singer little foil card here,
Nice.
which is not bad. Definitely sleevable.
And it's too, it's important when you're doing this and you're opening the cards. You want to have sleeves on hand.
Yep.
I got my sleeves and top loaders.
Get your sleeves, get you some hard protectors.
Got me a Fredwood Freeman. If you're
going to get them graded, go ahead and double up with the sleeve and the hard protector on it.
Cody
That's how
Bellinger,
want them to come shipped to them.
You know, okay. Charles, I'm going to be making bank off this kid because that's the 5th one I've pulled.
Dude, what in the world, man?
Fairbanks.
Oh, what you got? He's got something good.
Oh, no. I thought it was something good.
Oh, no, you can't play with our emotions like that, man.
Hold on. Okay.
White
oh, my goodness.
Luis Robert.
Oh, that
was Garrett Crochet, though.
I thought that was a Frank
close
Thomas.
To having a heart attack.
Oh man, I would have bought.
Could you imagine, God, just pulling that card?
I would cry.
If y'all in pages like we are looking for the Big Hurts no name relic, Frank Thomas's 1990 card was a misprint with no name on it. The relic is going for like anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 right now on eBay.
Okay, so this is a $50 card I just pulled.
All right,
a Mr. Paul Skeens.
Ooh,
Skeens rookies are gonna go nuclear.
Like that.
That was okay. That almost paid for half my pack.
There you go. There you go. You pull a Shohei and you've got it paid for.
I pull a Shohei, I might just go buy all of us a new one.
I'm just sleeving shit over here, boys. You guys keep going.
No, you're good. I got a John Carlos, Kyle Harrison. Ooh, a Mountie. Carlos Correa. Okay, hold on. Didn't you? Oh, no. So I got a Carlos Correa.
Uh-huh.
I thought maybe that's who I thought he was. Okay. I thought Carlos Correa was the one for the Blue Jays because they both, him and George Springer both were Astros. So that's why I get those two confused. And they both left when the shit was going down and come to find out they were part of it as well.
Those fucking trash can knockers.
Oh, okay. I got a 35th. I'm not going to look at it, but I have a Colton Cowser at the back end of it. Jimenez. Got a Yu Darvish, Dillinger, Jose Altuve, Mr. Trash Can himself.
Do any of you guys want these bases before I throw them away?
Did you have a Bijan base?
I think so.
Might snag that. Oh, I got an Expos. This is an Expos.
Expos. Oh, who could this be?
Vladdy
Senior?
Really?
No. Larry Walker.
I got your Bijan base.
Cool. I'll take the Bijan.
You take it to Bijan. What about you, Charlie?
You got any Colts in there?
I mean, I got your Leatu Latu rookie.
Aaron Judge. Jack Peterson.
I mean, you're just going to throw them away. You send them over here, man, and I give them to the boys.
You want them?
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah. Hey, I like
LA
that.
Future Stars.
Like that, yeah.
And then I got a Win. I don't know who that is.
Mason Wynn. I think he was a rookie last year.
It's on a rainbow foil.
So, Carly, I'm going to send you over the Topps Crow. I'm going to send you over the base. Sound good?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a Bijan and a Jesse Bates for you. Oh, Jesse Bates actually is a variation.
Sweet.
Just like a silver parallel. I think. I don't know.
And judge, not judge. Oh, okay. This is really rare to get, apparently. A Coach Al. So apparently this is a comedian. Nikki Cass. An internet personnel who specializes in making fun of people. So apparently that's
Don Rickles, what?
Along those lines, y'all know that Will Ferrell has a baseball card too.
Yes.
When he did his little spring training thing. Yeah, I think it's in an athletics jersey.
Joey Ortiz, Thomas, Joe. Ooh, okay. I got a relic card.
All right, what do we got?
Good. We're looking for an auto.
Well, it's an auto or a relic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Joaquini Noel is a rookie.
I have no idea.
I don't know who that is. What team?
Plays for the Cleveland Guardians.
Oh, well, no wonder nobody knows who he is.
Yep.
So what is that? Is that just a swap of his jersey?
That one is a jersey, yes. So actually, I pulled a buddy of mine and we're doing pack openings earlier this week. I got another relic, but it was Chris Bryant, piece of baseball bat.
Nice. That's cool. See, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was really happy with that.
As you should be.
I got a Yamamoto.
Okay. Yeah.
Very nice.
There we go.
So again, folks, this is all. It's a ton of fun because we may not be talking sports right now, but don't you worry, we're getting there. This is, just as fun as talking sports because you could open up something and you can have a conversation about it. And again, hobby boxes are pretty cool.
Yes, very cool. Damn it. Getting a lot of these rookies too, when you get the tops 25, like the baseball, a lot of these rookies still will be good money. You just have to look into who they are.
Yeah.
And they could get you some good money for it.
Some of them you got to hold on to for a while.
Yep.
That's the thing. James Woods, I may hold on to this one for a little while.
I got a Dansby Swanson.
Hey, Dansby.
The Cactus League.
Nice.
So it's in the spring training outfit.
I dig that.
And then I got a George Springer. I got the George Springer. I think that's their City Connect jerseys.
Is that what it is? Okay. Is that what it is? It's like that. I feel like I have not seen that jersey.
Yeah, that's their like City Connect jersey for the Blue Jays.
Almost looked like a Mets jersey for a second.
It did. So I got a Ben Rice, Blaylock, Greg Jones,
and look, and it's
Jackson Merrill.
awesome. And the better chances are a hobby box. If you are on a budget, as we've seen, I mean, you can go to any retailer and get you a couple of packs for the cheap and still have a shot.
Jazz Chisholm.
Nice. There you go.
And then the Jackson Holiday.
Oh, hey, all right.
So, and I got a few more packs left, and then we got the pack that I think I'm more interested in is this blue pack.
But yeah, the good ones.
The good goods. All right.
So the guaranteed, so in the hobby box, the guaranteed autograph or relic is in just one of the random packs, or is there one in that blue pack?
There's one in the blue pack as well.
So by chance, you just happen to get another one.
I could either get that, I could get a one of one,
But I'm saying by chance you got that relic.
Yeah.
Out of just a pack. Sweet. Yep. So there you go. I mean, the benefits of a hobby box.
The Jaden Daniels raw card is.
And while we're talking
not
about
that much, it's about $5.
I posted this in our chat.
I got
what do we got?
Hits.
Okay. They have Topps has WWE cards,
Yep.
And Kevin Owens, did you guys look at that those autographs that
I like cookies?
He's like, I eat soup, and he said what did he say, what was one, like the Usos really aren't related or something like that. He signed a whole bunch of cards. He signed a bunch of cards that are out there in the WWE packs, and he has put some hilarious stuff on a whole bunch of them. You're not just getting an autograph from the KO cards, you're getting a personalized message as well.
Another 35th anniversary in this one. I'm not looking at what it is.
Okay.
Sean Reynolds, Manny Machado.
Thank you all for sticking in and staying tuned, by the way. We appreciate it.
So it's a Detroit Tiger.
Okay.
Riley Green.
Hey, I like Riley Green.
Good young player.
Yes, up and coming outfielder. Very good player.
Good young player.
All right, so this is the last pack of the rest of these.
Hurry up. What are you waiting for?
I'm opening it up. Jesus.
Quit nagging like an old lady.
Let's go, young ladies. Let's go. Let's
Ooh.
go. Here we go.
You only
Pull
get
up,
this kind of
pull up a
shit.
second man or an auto. Let's go.
How about second year Paul Skeens?
Ooh, so
Okay.
2 Paul Skeens in this whole thing.
Connor Norby. Oh, I got it numbered.
Nice. I would hope so. It's a hobby box.
Out of 2025, it's the gold. It's a Colton Cowser gold border.
Hey, all right.
Bronze border, but nice.
What is it out of? What is it? What's the number on it?
It's out of
Only usually
2025.
Deserve the 10. Very nice.
It's bronze border. Bronze border.
Nice.
All
Very
right,
nice.
so now the big boy pack.
Here we go.
So there's 4 cards in this one, and they all are actually really nice looking cards. They're flashy.
Flashy.
So they're all the 35th anniversary.
Nice.
So first one, got a Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, I
Definitely
like
a
that.
nice
That
player.
is a nice looking card.
I got a Suzuki,
Okay.
Ooh.
Chance McDermott,
Okay.
Okay.
and well, sad to say I didn't get an auto in this one, but David
Unfortunate.
Fista.
No idea.
I'm not sure who that is.
Rookie pitcher. So, but
Well,
yeah,
folks,
so
all right.
that was a good pull. I'm happy.
So no auto or relic in that pack, though.
No, on the blue pack, no. The only relic I got was the jersey.
Sweet. Well, cheers, boys. Really nicely done. Good job on everything. Now, let's talk some sports. Let's talk NFL news. A lot of players, some of these veterans, some of the veterans have been allowed permission to seek a trade. We've got Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, Devon Gacho for the Patriots. I'm trying to think who else has been allowed permission to seek a trade.
Wasn't Justin Fields part of that?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I thought he was.
He was on the last year of his rookie deal. So I think he's pretty much I think he's a free agent or restricted or whatever it is. So what do you think about I mean let's just say you got Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel. Let's start with the big two. I don't think Deebo Samuel is going to have a big of a market as he might think.
No, he's definitely not. And if people really look into this, they're looking into this a lot deeper than they really should. The way I see this going is Deebo is going to, of course, he's going to want to play I did this for the 49ers or I did this for, whatever. He's going to want that big money, but no team's going to pay him that because he hasn't been very healthy recently.
He also hasn't produced at a level where you can ask that kind of money.
Exactly. So,
let's just be real. He hasn't produced at that level.
No, not at all. So I think for him, I think the only people that would actually go for his, if he doesn't go back to the 49ers, the 3 teams that I've seen put massive interest in him, and it would not surprise me if he goes to any of them, are the Commanders have massive interest in him. The Ravens have an absurd amount of interest, which I was very surprised about.
You've already got Zay Flowers. Stop it.
Very true, but they also need another receiver out there. So that would be...
you can't have 2 million slot receivers, Ravens. Calm down.
Yeah. Fucking live here and listen to that all day. But no, I think honestly, he's going to go somewhere where he's truly needed, where they can utilize him in the aspect that he should be utilized in, which would be he's more of a... I mean, I call him a run-ceiver. I mean, he's a running back and a receiver.
He had one big year and he didn't get a chance to cash in off of the big year.
Nope.
I would rather have what's left of Cooper Kupp, and I do think there's a lot left of Cooper Kupp, or a decent amount. Cooper Kupp is an interesting case because he started his career a little bit later than maybe some receivers, but he is definitely a great wide receiver. I've heard him linked to, for example, the Patriots. I'm like, why? We're rebuilding. Why?
So you've heard the Patriots. I've heard that there's if you get Cooper Kupp, you get Matt Stafford type of deal going on.
Why?
So I saw a little, whatchamacallit, there's like a little thing that was on Facebook, and it was wherever Cooper Kupp goes, it's where Matt Stafford's going, or vice versa. Wherever Matt Stafford's going, that's where Cooper Kupp's going.
Well, apparently Stafford's going to the Raiders because apparently him and Brady have homes in the Alps or wherever the frig snowbirds they are. Some snowy place. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, the Rams don't want to lose Stafford. They've actually got a decent chance to go make a good run in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's just really tough to imagine anyone right now in the NFC, not named the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions, making the championship game next year.
Yeah, well, and then, you look at the free agency coming very soon. I mean, a lot of these guys in the beginning of the year, they're waiting for the draft and everything like that. But there are a lot of names going to certain teams that, do I want to say surprise me? No. But I also don't want to say that it's a team that needs them. For instance, Stephon Diggs. Where is everybody pointing him to? Dallas. Do I see it? Not really.
You've already got a Diggs. It's called Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is wanting out.
What a surprise.
So the way I see it is if they don't get their shit together in Dallas, we're going to lose Brandon Cooks, which already seems like it's happening. And we will have to look at, what receivers are at least feasible.
Yeah.
And, that could be put on that team. And I'll be honest with you, nobody in free agency really surprises me or, makes me want to jump up.
Interesting comment. I see Riz from Twitch says he wants to play with his brother. I can see that.
I can see that, but here's the thing. I don't see it at the same time because I think what he wants to do is he wants to get back to... I say this with everybody who's getting at the tail end of their career. They want to be able to get to a point in their career where they can retire with that team that either drafted them or did something with them.
Of course.
And I feel like that's him. He's trying to do what he can to get his, any stats that he could put up there to go back to Buffalo and to retire as a Bill.
Interesting. Diggs is an interesting case. Do you retire a Bill or do you retire a Viking? Because he did some special stuff as a Viking.
He did special stuff as a Viking. I will say that. I think that's it's one of those things that we have to watch and see what happens.
I mean, look, Moss had the best year of his career as a Patriot in 2007.
Yep.
Retired a Viking. No problem.
Yep.
Will always be loved and respected here in Boston. Now, we talk other players as well. We got the scouting combine coming up. There is a lot of players headed to the combine starting tomorrow. TJ, what are your thoughts about the NFL having the combine before free agency this year? I think it's a genius move.
I think it's very smart. I think it's because you can kind of see what the talent is coming into the league and what's already on the table. I think the biggest thing for them as well is when you see the new age kids coming through, and I'm going to call them kids because a lot of these kids, they are kids. They're still 17. Oh, I won't say 17 because that's still young, but they're some of them, 19, 20, 21 years old. They're young. They hear NFL and they think, oh, big money, they do whatever. I think, on the aspect of that, you're going to have to see how their mentality goes from playing high school to college. That was one thing. Now you got to go college to pros, and it starts with that draft and it starts with the combine. So if, you see a stud receiver or linebacker or something like that, and you picture him on your team, is it going to be something that helps you or something that decreases the value of your team? So I think this is smart because what you can do is you can visualize who's coming into the league, where they will fit, if they will fit, rather than going out and getting somebody that could either be toxic to that team, has already been in the league and he's been toxic to his other teammates, or it's a player that's under the radar and you're just like, hey, we're going to sign him.
Well, look, again, NFL free agency is right around the corner. It's 2 weeks away.
Yep.
March 12th is when free agency starts, I believe. The legal tampering period, I believe, is March 10th. We're going to hear, Schefter and Rappaport and a lot of these other beat reporters and national coverage guys like your James Palmers and Garofalos and, again, beat reporters all out there are going to hear they have these different reports.
Yep. And
when having the combine now ahead of free agency, you're going to have in your mind, okay, now I'm moving this player up my board. If I got to jump to get him around early, I'm going to jump to get him around early. So, for example, coming out of the Senior Bowl, Gray Zabel was a massive riser. The tackle for North Dakota State, tackle at the college level, guard center at the NFL level. Why? The dude played every position. He played tackle, he played guard, and he played center, all at the Senior Bowl, and he impressed a lot of people. You're going to have guys like your edge. This is a deep edge rushing class. Edge rushing, defensive lineman, running back. This is that level of draft class. Going to be really interesting to see what they do. Charlie, with free agency coming up, and I'm going to ask this of everybody, let's do some free agency takes. Boys, if you had one free agent that you want your favorite team to sign, who is it and why?
Okay. So, all right. Technically, he is or isn't a free agent, but for me, for the Colts, it would be Chris Godwin.
You would rather Godwin in the slot over Downs?
I would rather have a bona fide receiver, reliable receiver over Pittman as our number one target. That's
but Godwin isn't a perimeter guy.
Downs can play in other spots. He's young. He can move over. I want look. There's not the free agent market for offense is not that great this season. And most of the receivers that are free agents are either old or come with a lot of baggage, i.e., Stephon Diggs.
Right.
So for me, I want a bona fide, experienced wide receiver one that's not going to break the bank, coming off of an injury, I think you get a discount. So
he's going to want a 1-year prove-it deal.
We've got some quarterback issues. I need a reliable receiver to help negate some of that. So I like Godwin. I like Godwin to the Colts.
I like it. TJ.
I want to say one that I think has already been knocked off is never going to happen, but I want Myles Garrett to Dallas.
There you go.
That's a good fit.
I like it.
Because you got to think about it this way. Dallas may have the offense that normally goes through the draft. Rarely do you ever see them get anything out of the draft defensive wise besides Micah Parsons. They had a couple guys here and there that, Taco Charlton. I mean, that's the only – I remember that dude because of his name.
Right.
Taco Charlton. I mean, like that's the most awesome name I've ever heard. But when you look at how Dallas puts their team together.
There's one name out there.
Oh, Lord. I don't know. It can't beat Wave Rider. Beat that one.
Clinton Dix, man. Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix.
But, I think the way, like, if you're really looking at this, Myles Garrett would fit on that defense so well.
What about Ware and Lawrence?
The old timers.
They're old. They're very old.
But you need young.
Garrett isn't exactly young either.
But he still has it. For his age.
Into his prime.
He's in his prime.
I'm going to tell you this right now. For his age, he's looking better than other guys who are around that same age. Von Miller.
Oh, no kidding.
Dude, he just fell. I mean, talk about
Von Miller just went down. And that was a dude that, I will not lie to you, I loved watching Von Miller play. He was I loved watching him. And he was one of the guys that I always told my kids to watch him play. When he was with the Broncos, he was unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Powerful, off the edge. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Then he goes to LA. He wins himself a Super Bowl. Awesome. I was so happy for him. I mean, it's another one. He already has one, but it's another one. Then he goes to Buffalo. Never heard from him.
Yep.
Always injured. Myles Garrett to Dallas would be scary. Him and Micah on the two ends.
That would be insane.
Not stopping it.
For me, it's not a sexy pick. But the pick that I want, Trey Smith, I want to the Patriots. Let's shore up one of the guard spots and move on. Because this offensive line needs to be shored up everywhere. Get me an elite guard, 4 years, $80 million, $85 million, and let it shore up my guard spot that I don't have to worry about it. So that's my opinion. If I wanted my ideal scenario, he's not a free agent until next year, but I would trade a second-round pick next year plus Kayshon Boutte for DK Metcalf, if that gets it done.
I don't see him coming to New England, though. Even if it's a dream.
But again, this is like our scenario that we want. I want a dominant, physical, outside perimeter wide receiver that is going to open things up for Jalen Polk to start emerging, Javon Baker to start emerging, and we already have Douglas who does what he does in the slot. Give me something to take the pressure off of everybody else, and Metcalf can do that.
I want to.
Now there was another one I see it was saying not a free agent, but how about Garrett? You saying Garrett to Buffalo?
Wilson?
Garrett Wilson or Myles Garrett? I see. I took it as Garrett Wilson.
I took it as Garrett Wilson.
We'll wait to hear from the Myles Garrett. Okay. That would solve their edge problem.
I mean, that would help. It would help because where they're lacking is defense for sure.
Again, in a draft class like this, down in the end of that first, beginning of that second is defensive and just like if I could stockpile picks beginning of the second, I'd be happy.
Yep.
So happy. You've got Amenewu. I'm not even gonna try. Uman Malia, the defensive end out of Ole Miss. You've got Walter Nolan, defensive lineman, who should go in the middle of the first, end of the first. You've got Jack Sawyer out of Ohio State. You've got Donovan Ezaraku out of Boston College. Then you've got Jahad Campbell, linebacker out of Alabama. You've got the two cornerbacks and Trey Amos and Siobhan Ravel, who are going to be like, that top of the second is loaded. Shout out to Brandon Combs, who the Bears have 2 seconds, 39 and 41. That's going to help them out immensely. All right. You want to talk about Luka versus the Mavericks? Because I think we should.
That game, dude.
I mean, this was kind of a circus of a game a little bit, but it was fun. The push-ups pregame, I mean, you got a guy who's pissed off. His former team came out and said all of this shit. He's out of shape. His work ethic is poo-poo, all kinds of stuff. What's he do? He goes out there and works out right in front of him. Just push-ups right in front of him. Drains the 3, starting the game off, and just stares down the bench. Just like, what, motherfucker? What? This was exciting. He did get the triple-double. I was a little disappointed with his points.
Agreed.
The over-under on his points was like 31 for that game, and he didn't come close to that.
I think he ended up at, 19 points.
Yeah, 19 points. But he did have the stack of assists, threw a steal in there. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I mean, he did it all. He did it all. It was a showing. It was a lot of fun. One of the most talked about NBA games we've had in a while. And
Agreed.
Especially fun to have that kind of a topic coming off what was just a piss poor showing of an all-star weekend. I mean, where the most exciting thing that happened was Chris Paul cheating in a skills challenge and getting the jet kicked out of it. You know what I mean? Like seriously. So the NBA needed this. The NBA is slowly dying, and they needed a nice injection of energy, and that gave us that. So it was a fun game. It was a fun game. Now the Lakers can go and lose the rest of their games. I don't care. But that one was fun.
Yep.
While we're on basketball, too, shout out to my Georgia Bulldogs for knocking off Florida, getting a good signature win and keeping themselves in the hunt for the tourney here in March. That was exciting as well. Nobody thought they could do it.
It's been a very slow week. A very slow week in terms of sports. Is there anything NHL related we want to talk about?
How about Ovechkin hitting hat trick in the past 3 games?
Yeah, was he 11
He's
goals
11
away from tying the Great White. So,
and do you know? So, being in Capitals territory, those tickets for home games have spiked.
Oh man, you got to be there. You want to be there to see that. I mean, that is going to be. I know we had a discussion off the air, on the chat the other day about records that may never be broken. I think for a long time, people thought that was one that may not be broken. I mean, it just so happens that some of these hockey players just get better of age. I mean, it's crazy how long some of these guys nowadays can play. But he's coming close. He's coming close, and now it's starting to look like this is really something that's going to happen this season. So pretty exciting. I mean, I would imagine that's a high dollar ticket right now, and especially in about 2 weeks, those tickets are going to skyrocket.
Oh, they are ridiculous right now. I mean, we were just looking for fun to go to one of these because it's always at the tail end of the season. Those tickets are nothing. Like you could buy them $20. You could be lower level. So the Lightning game, cheapest ticket for the Lightning is $230. That's nosebleed. Damn. For the Blues game on Thursday, cheapest ticket's $100. For the Senators, okay, so here we go. Senators, Red Wings, the Kraken, Red Wings again, Flyers, all are $130 a piece. The Panthers game is $260. The Sabres, $180. Blackhawks, $225. The Hurricanes, $180. the Blue Jackets, April 13th, a Sunday game, a matinee game at 12 o'clock. Cheapest ticket, $600.
Gosh almighty. That is just for an NHL game, that is nuts.
And to think, like, if he may break it before the end of the year, maybe the tickets do go back down in price. But yeah, no, that is one record that a lot of people were like, it's not going to be broken. He's about to break it. And when he does, it's something I could say in my lifetime I watched.
There you go.
It's going to be exciting. I'm glad that hockey is back. I like over two in Dallas, man. Robertson has been on an absolute tear since coming back from the Four Nations. A hat trick on what I think Sunday, another goal and an assist on like 7 shots in the game last night. I mean, they ended up losing that one, but we've seen some guys a little bit of rest can do. That have been coming out and just kind of putting it to the back of the net. I dig it.
You got to look at it too, like looking at some of the teams that were
picking right up where he left off. 2 goals last night. Yep. On 6, took 6 shots on goal. 2 of them last night and another assist. I mean, it's just these guys. They got no quit in them.
Like, and a lot of people too were talking about a lot of the guys from the U.S. On the game. Is it going to translate coming back, to play in the regular season? Is it, with U.S. losing to Canada, is it going to affect their play? I don't think so, because Connor Hellebuyck looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the game against, I think it was Calgary they just played, the dude stood on his head. Now, were there some goals that shouldn't have went in? Of course, but that's every hockey game. You're going to be like, dude, I could have made that save. Instead, you're a fan. You can't make those saves. But a lot of these players that went to the Four Nations game, and everybody's like, oh, with USA losing to Canada, those guys are going to have like a hangover or something like that. No, a lot of these dudes just came back and they were pissed off. I mean, they were legitimately pissed off, and they are taking their frustrations out on the teams. It's not a Canadian team. It's not a Canada team that has a Canadian flag on it. It is any team in the NHL. Those U.S. players are literally bashing their heads in.
Not their fault, but we'll leave politics aside. Speaking of politics,
don't get me started on that shit.
Speaking of politics,
oh boy,
the MLB is starting. Can we please elect a better commissioner than Rob Manfred? I couldn't think of a better segue. I was literally scrambling to try.
Please,
we've been preaching that for years, haven't we?
Manfred is not good. I'd rather Roger Goodell than Manfred. But anyway,
horribly
bad segue. I apologize. Let's talk MLB Spring Training, and we're going to wrap this up here. Again, kind of slow news week. We'll have more to talk about next week. We'll have more sports cards openings. We're going to have more to talk about. More people will be on next week as well. We'll have the scouting combine. We're going to have more NBA, MLB, all the fun stuff coming up. Charlie, your Atlanta Braves, World Series champions a couple of years ago. Are you expecting Ronald Acuna back at any point this season?
Oh, yeah, Ronald. I mean, Acuna will be back, if not in late April, by May. I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Now, do I expect Ronald Acuna to be, 40 home runs, 70 steals? Ronald Acuna? No, not until next season.
Correct.
But, as he gets back into the swing of things, so to speak, I do expect him to have a good season. I don't expect that rate of swipes to be up there quite as much. Just from coming back from that type of an injury, coming back from a knee injury and all, I think he'll probably take it a little easy in the early goings of the season before getting ramped up in maybe the second half, latter half of the season, we get down to that run for the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But I expect the bat to be there pretty much right when he comes back. Hopefully the speed will be there soon after. So a slightly tempered expectation for Acuna this year, but I expect him to be good to go. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen him have this same, injury before and come back, and then the following season, he's an MVP. So it's just like, that's pretty much, I think, par for the course for this guy. Hopeful for a good season, expecting another best season next year. I think the Braves in general, I mean, look, I'm a diehard Braves fan. I have a Braves tattoo on my leg. If you ask me, the Braves are always going to win the World Series. That is just the way it is. The Braves are the best, and fuck the Dodgers, So, it is what it is, and I'm always going to believe that. But realistically, we didn't do enough in the offseason. You've brought in some outfield support, to help for Acuna get some days off, things like that, kind of have a platoon over there in left field possibly. We do have Brian De La Cruz as well. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but the Braves picked him up in the offseason, brought in old buddy from San Diego. For whatever reason, his name just escapes me right now. But a good outfielder as well, especially defensively. But just nothing. Again, Liberty Media, I don't know what you're doing. AA is such a great general manager. I don't understand what is going on. No moves in the pitching rotation other than getting rid of our second best pitcher, letting him go to the Yankees. So there's two sides to baseball, man. You got to hit, but you got to be able to pitch. And, Schwallenbacher, he'll come up, and I expect him to be very good for a young cat, but not enough for the pitching rotation. Chris Sale, probably he had a really, really, really good season last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good pitcher, but I don't know if we're going to see as great of numbers, probably just a slightly higher ERA, maybe a few less strikeouts, but still a really good pitcher and still a good ace. And, we'll see with Spencer Strider how he is, coming off an injury and all. We'll see. There's a lot of questions with the pitching. So, Braves will be there. It'll be a wild. They'll get in on the wild card, but it'll be interesting. It's not going to be because of Acuna this year, though.
Right.
It'll be a team effort.
TJ, what about you? What for your team?
Oh, man, we went from beating trash cans to in the trash can this year. I mean, shit.
How y'all let Bregman go?
That was, and it was the thing about that too.
Would you like him back?
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't want him back. For what he said after the fact of leaving, and what he said about the organization, it kind of makes him a little shady, due to the fact that he was part of that trash can hitting. So he can take his trash can hitting to Boston and leave it there,
where he knows how to hit.
So that, we didn't do very much when it comes to the offseason. I mean, there weren't big names that really made me jump out and say, oh, hell yeah, we're still in the running for, the AL West title. No, it's more of, oh shit, the AL West is now either between the Mariners or honestly, the Rangers. Those are the two teams I see it happening with.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I mean, I'm kind of excited. We get, we're bringing a lot of core guys back that I'm excited to watch. There's a lot of the farm system in Houston. There's a lot of guys there that have been really busting their ass last season to come up, and we just had a game today against DJ Hurt and the Nationals, and we won 3-0. Framber Valdez pitched an inning of scoreless baseball where he started off at. He's going to be a solid pitcher this year. Blanco as well, and we've got one of the best closers in the MLB in Josh Hader. So, I think that this year is going to be rough just because we've lost a lot. Bregman gone. There's a lot of, pitching that went away. Not saying Verlander was a massive effect with us, but, he did have a good effect with the Astros. So, I think it's going to be a rough year. Maybe I feel like free agency during the regular season, that's where you're going to see a lot of moves. And I think that's what Houston's waiting for, is to see who during the season is going to slump and who's going to be out there for free agency so they can pick them up.
Mm-hmm. I like it. For me, I think the Red Sox won the offseason. We had the most improvements everywhere. Starting pitching, relief pitching, hitting.
You think? Hold on, I had to stop you 1 second.
Who do you think won
when
the
you
offseason?
Say that the Red Sox won the offseason, I assume that you are excluding the Dodgers from
the
that
Dodgers.
equation. Because the Dodgers went and bought them the next.
The Dodgers don't belong in the MLB with their overpriced money.
Series in this offseason. This is the whole problem with fucking baseball, is how the Dodgers won this offseason.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck the Dodgers. No,
sorry. Yeah.
The Dodgers were already good. All they did was add Sakazaki. That's it. They've done nothing else. So yeah, I mean, the Red Sox improved in 3 areas. To me, that's winning the offseason. So, all right, Charlie, is there anything else? I mean, we kind of talked about Devers' situation last week. Anything else you want to talk about? Again, kind of a slow news week.
So, yeah, I mean, we touched on Bregman. I have to agree with you, though. I agree with you with Boston had a really, really good offseason. I can't say that they won the offseason. You know, the Mets did some really good things. The Dodgers, I mean, freaking are like the new Yankees now, you know.
And in a way, they kind of are. They're using their pocketbooks to build rosters.
I tell you what I would like to touch on a little bit, and I think that you would be the most appropriate person for this.
Please say NASCAR, because, you know, Atlanta was wild.
Before that, it is drafting season, sir. Now is the time that we begin drafting our MLB fantasy leagues.
Oh, I'm not doing that to the end of March.
There is a debate. Yeah, no, because you've got your head stuck in the combine and whatnot, man. But
oh no, my leagues, we don't. I'm only in like 1 or 2. We don't draft until right before the regular season starts, so everyone gets their spring training out of the way with. We get rosters finalized, who's going where and whatnot. So
I've had one draft already.
Nice.
I've got one this weekend, one next weekend, and
what are the drafts looking like?
Hopefully, Big Ben will set a draft date for our league that myself and Aaron are in with him here very soon.
Nice,
because I've already started doing some mock drafts for that today. But you're number one. Who is going? So this seems to be a debate within the industry. I stand very strongly on one side over the other. Ohtani, of course, you know, just a masterful hitter. Mm-hmm. And when I'm speaking in these terms of number one Ohtani, Ohtani is just a batter. If he's a pitcher, if you enter a league where he plays, you can play him as pitcher and batter. He is undisputably the number one. If you can use him for both your pitching and batting, then yeah, that guy's number one. There's just no doubt about it.
Clear one.
But Bobby Witt Jr. or Shohei for your number one pick. Shohei only qualifies for a DH. And as good as he is, and in as many categories as he'll hit the mark in, Bobby Witt does the same thing. And is just as good and maybe slightly better in average, but position eligible, which I think gives him a spot up on Shohei.
Ohtani's
so Bobby is my number one.
Yeah, Ohtani's going to be stuck in your utility spot.
Yeah.
And it's
now
really
if you have
tough.
a DH slot, maybe a little bit different story, but I still like Bobby better. Some changes to the lineup in Kansas City.
I think Bobby Witt's overrated.
Really? I think he's one of the best players.
I want someone that is going to fill out the fucking stat sheet if I have the number one pick.
But then that's what he does.
I don't think he has enough power behind. But I don't think he has the power. I think he's great for baseball. He's a great defender, great at stealing bases, can get on base. I don't know if I see the outlook in terms of power and RBIs that I do with an Ohtani.
He had 32 home runs last year. I mean, he batted 332. You know, I mean, he got 211 hits. I mean, the guy, he does it all. He does it all, man.
It'd be really tough for me to say anyone but Ohtani, but here's my big concern with Ohtani. When does regression hit this man? I'm concerned. When does regression hit him? 10-year deal. Best player in baseball. Plays on both sides of the ball. We're going to have this conversation with Travis Hunter for years in the NFL, playing on both sides of the ball. Ohtani is a special player, but the reason why he ain't pitching, hello, elbow.
And they're saying that he
Tommy
will,
John.
They'll say that he will pitch. You know, what happens?
Because he's now 2 years removed from that injury.
What happens when he's pitching and that arm starts to get sore and now he can't bat for 2 games?
This is a problem. Again, we're gonna have the same problem with Travis Hunter in fantasy.
Meanwhile, you've got Bobby Witt Jr., who consistently steals 30-plus bases every season that he's played. He's played consistently 3 seasons. And his stolen bases are 30, 49, and 31. His RBIs are 80, 96, and 109. You know, I mean, the guy is great. And, I mean, his average, everything about Bobby Witt Jr. is positive regression season to season to season. He's starting to break into his prime. He's only going to continue to get better.
If that's the case, then I would definitely say Witt. Who else is up there in the top 5?
Elly De La Cruz. If you're playing in categories, maybe not as much if you're playing for points, but if you're playing in categories, Elly De La Cruz.
I'd rather Witt over De La Cruz, just because I think Witt is safer. I think De La Cruz could have a higher upside, but I think Witt is safer. Who else?
Let's see. Right now, let's see who we'll go to.
Soto's going to be up on the top 5.
No, Aaron Judge and J Ram.
Who?
Jose Ramirez, J Ram.
Oh, right. I feel like I'd be more comfortable with Ramirez, but again, they all have risk.
We'll look at ESPN rankings. If they want to pull up, I don't know why that's. But, of course, they don't know much about fantasy. That's why they employed Matthew Berry for so long.
I miss.
But, they've got Shohei, Bobby Witt, Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez. So, Fantasy Pros has got, let's see here. Who's number 1? They've got, Fantasy Pros is Bobby Witt, number 1. Shohei 2, Judge 3, Ramirez 4, Elly De La Cruz 5.
I like that order.
Gunnar 6, another great 5-tool player.
Gunnar Henderson,
Soto,
yes.
7.
Okay, I can see that. I'd put Soto above Henderson, but I can see Henderson above Soto because of the 5-tool player and filling out more stats in a roto format or a categories format, filling out more stats. If you're head-to-head, it depends how you want to construct your roster.
Yeah. And now with Gunnar Henderson, another guy who is starting to creep into his prime. So expect.
I don't think Henderson's anywhere near his prime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Expect great positive regression from Gunnar Henderson, where Soto, I mean, we've seen it on paper, and that what you're going to get is what you're going to get. Now, don't get me wrong, they're great numbers. But moving to the Mets, I don't see that as a huge boost for his stats. And if anything, maybe a few less RBIs. Because the Mets are still going to Met. So, I mean,
it is going to be interesting to see what the dynamic is. But we're at that hour and a half mark, Charlie.
I know. The Tylenol PMs are starting to kick in. Yeah. Oh, but a little bit of NASCAR, real quick. A little bit of NASCAR. What a great race at Atlanta. Another great showing. Kudos to Larson for getting his best finish at Atlanta, a track that he has never really seemed to get a grasp on, especially since the reconfiguration. Did really well. Some exciting stuff, from
Steve
that.
Bell getting the win. Christopher Bell.
Yeah. Yep, Bell. Bell, a pretty good racer on most types of tracks, though. So I don't know that anybody's surprised seeing him. Poor Daniel Suarez, who has just been a master at Atlanta. And he said it himself. He said, we brought a little different setup than what we usually have, and it didn't work out. And sometimes you roll the dice in NASCAR and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But pretty exciting race for Atlanta. I like Atlanta a lot more now that it's kind of a mini super speedway. It used to be just the the sister track there to Texas, just another cookie cutter 1.5 boring ass track. So a lot more excitement with that embankment and the super speedway setup. A lot of fun there at the finish. My guy, the Watermelon man, could have had it. I feel like he had, if not the best car of the day, the second best car of the day. Him and Ryan Blaney, little trouble from the young guys still who need to learn how to bump draft.
Hochevar pissed some drivers off.
We did. And you know what? I mean, are we doing 4 minutes tonight?
Let's do it.
If not, I just go into what I was going to talk about right now because it has to do with this.
Do it.
Kyle Busch, shut your fucking trap. Like, seriously, you have no room to bitch about anyone. For like a 10-year span, you are the most aggressive piece of shit on the NASCAR track. Like, seriously, if I was to make a list of dudes you've moved out of the way and dudes that you've wrecked being aggressive, if I had started it yesterday, I'd still be writing the damn thing. Like, who the fuck are you to say anything about anyone? Like, seriously, you are such a bitch. Kyle Bitch Busch. Like, that is what you are. Like, the balls that you've got, I'll give you credit. The balls that you've got to talk shit about any driver being aggressive or wrecking anybody or anything like that. You've wrecked every dude on the track and every dude that used to be on the track. Like, seriously, don't forget who you were. You were one of the most hated drivers in fucking NASCAR for about 10 years because you didn't keep your mouth shut and you couldn't keep your fenders out of other people's tires. Fuck you, Kyle Busch. And fuck the Dodgers.
Love it. All right. I got nothing so far here for 4 minutes on high, but I love it. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to this, Charlie. Plain and simple. Love one another.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the NFL scouting combine. Enjoy multi-sport season because it's here. Multi-sport season is here. We got NBA, we got NHL, March Madness coming up next month. Very close, Charlie. We're close to the NCAA tournament.
We absolutely are. And
we're going to get some free agency. There's that future stars of the MLB, Ellie. All right. For Charlie, for TJ, I'm Adam. We will see you next week.
This shirt don't fit like it used to, and I need another notch on my belt. If you're looking for a six-pack, muscled up kind of man, better look somewhere